Very much. The no confidence vote and the disbanding of the Faculty Senate by the State Board of Education have created a stir in the academic world. ISU donor James Rogers, who also owns this television station, has been following the developments. As the former Chancellor of Higher Education for the state of Nevada, he says the vote from the Faculty Senate surprised him, but then so did the move by the state school board.
Well, I was very dismayed by that. You know, I've been involved in college education for 20 years. As you know, I served as the Chancellor of the higher education system in Nevada, where we have 8 institutions, 2 universities, 4 community colleges, a state college, and a research institute. We have 14,000 employees and about 110,000 students. I was there for 5 years, and I found that the faculty senates in all of the institutions were a great help, and that it was very important that the presidents of each of the institutions have their support. Now, that doesn't mean, as we use this expression, the inmates have a right to run the asylum. But when you're talking about shared governance, you're really not talking about having a vote on every issue, and he who has the most votes wins. But you have to understand that the faculty has been there a long time. Many of them have grown up with the school. They certainly have the best interests of the school at heart. I've never seen this happen before. I've never seen a faculty senate or any group that I've been involved with even discuss a vote of no confidence. So when you start with that, the fact that that's being discussed is very, very troubling. Now, I read the bill of particulars that the Senate passed, and I thought a lot of them were silly and that probably had no merit. But I think that you have to talk with these senates and you have to deal with them, and you cannot be arbitrary and just shut them down. Now, nobody understands academic freedom more than a professor at a university. And these people have a right to assemble, and you really are making a very big mistake if you cut their ability to assemble away. Now, you can say, well, we're going to build a new faculty senate, but what you're really saying to them is that we'll keep dismantling you until you do what we like. I've gotten phone calls from people at other universities, including one law school dean, who said that the dean felt that was the most outrageous thing that had ever been done, that it would do permanent injury to Idaho State, that its reputation would fall appreciably because of this, and that you're probably going to see some of your best faculty leave, and you're going to see it very difficult to hire new faculty. Now, I know Art Vallis pretty well. I think he's a good man. I think he's good intentioned. He's certainly smart. But at some point, when you end up with a vote like the one you ended up with last time, which was something like 500 people against him, 700 in favor of him, that is really, really troubling, and you need to take a good look at it. And you need to make sure that you don't undermine what the university is trying to do. The president is not there to be supported entirely by students and by faculty. The president is there to support the faculty and to support the students, because as we all know, your end product is not great presidents, your great product is great graduates. So from somebody who's from the outside, and I realize I don't know all of the facts, I can tell you that the initial impression in education about the board's action of dissolving the faculty senate is very, very troubling and exhibits, I think, very, very bad judgment.
Now, Mark Browning with the State Board of Education told me today in response to these remarks that the ISU faculty will have a voice on campus. President Vallis is supposed to give the board an update on the progress of establishing that voice in April, and then the new plan must be in place in June.